Right. Can you read from here?
Madhvi Mataji, can you read?
Yes, Mataji, sorry, I was on mute. In this connection, an objection may be raised by those who are not in devotional service and who do not care for the revealed scriptures. An example of this is seen in Buddhist philosophy. Lord Buddha appeared in the family of a high-grade Kshatriya king, but his philosophy was not in accord with the Vedic conclusions and therefore was rejected. Under the patronage of a Hindu king, Maharaja Ashoka, the Buddhist religion was spread all over India and the adjoining countries. However, after the appearance of the great stalwart teacher, Shankaracharya, this Buddhism was driven out beyond the borders of India. The Buddhists or other religionists who do not care for revealed scriptures sometimes say that there are many devotees of Lord Buddha who show devotional service to Lord Buddha and who therefore should be considered devotees. In answer to this argument, Rupa Goswami says that the followers of Buddha cannot be accepted as devotees. Although Lord Buddha is accepted as incarnation of Krishna, the followers of such incarnations are not very advanced in their knowledge of the Vedas. To study the Vedas means to come to the conclusion of the supremacy of the personality of Godhead. Therefore, any religious principle which denies the supremacy of the personality of Godhead is not accepted and is called atheism. Atheism means defying the authority of the Vedas and decrying the great acharyas who teach Vedic scriptures for the benefit of the people in general. Lord Buddha is accepted as an incarnation of Krishna in the Srimad Bhagavatam, but in the same Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated that Lord Buddha appeared in order to bewilder the atheistic class of men. Therefore, his philosophy is meant for bewildering the atheists and should not be accepted. If someone asks why Krishna propagate atheist principles, the answer is that was the desire of the Supreme Personality of Godhead to end the violence which was then being committed in the name of the Vedas. The so-called religionists were falsely using the Vedas to justify such violent acts as meat eating, and Lord Buddha came to lead the fallen people away from such a false interpretation of the Vedas. Also, for the atheists, Lord Buddha preached atheism so that they would follow him and thus be tricked into devotional service to Lord Buddha or Krishna.
So is it clear?
Yeah, Prabhu, I read, but I think I'm still confused. Probably I did not really took it into mind while I was reading. I was only focusing on the English. What I understood so far is like Buddha said killing of animals is acceptable. Is that what it meant? Or
No.
Did he say that it is?
No. Prabhu, you want me to explain?
No.
Yeah, sorry.
When someone is senior there, then you don't do that, huh?
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you.
You understand?
Sure, Prabhu. Sorry for that.
Can see the point is that Lord Buddha appeared because many people were using the Vedas to substantiate the animal killing. You understand? They're doing a lot of meat eating by offering animals, killing them in the name of sacrifice, and this was what's going on nowadays, mass slaughter. So to stop that program, the Lord came because he was compassionate to the animals,
Yeah, okay.
Understand? You follow?
Yeah, I got it, Prabhu. So, Lord Buddha was against animal killing.
Yes. Because Buddhists are ahimsa, parodharma.
Yeah, yeah.
They believe that non-violence is the supreme religious principle.
Yeah, Prabhu. But in which context he rejected the Vedas, Prabhu?
Because you have to reject the Vedas because the Vedas is recommending killing of animals for sacrifice.
Yeah, which is not acceptable.
Yes, so in order for him to promote ahimsa, he said, stop the Vedas. We don't want the Vedas. Understand?
Yeah, Prabhu.
So they were using the Vedas with the pretext of killing, which is abusing the animal violence, Understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So in order to stop animal violence, he has to tell them to reject the Vedas. You follow?
Yeah.
So that's the part why he rejected the Vedas, because it was because of the sacrifice of animal killing.
Yeah, Prabhu. So following Vedas is right or not following Vedas is right?
Vedas is Krishna, Vedas, Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, Vedesha
So,
sarvam aham Veda vidya. You understand?
yeah, yeah.
Krishna
Krishna himself is Vedas.
himself says, I am the Vedas, I'm the Gopal of the
Oh,
Vedas, I know the know of the Vedas. And if you reject that, then you're rejecting Krishna. Vedesha
yeah.
sarva aham eva vidyo, Vedanta krit Veda vid eva chaham.
Mm-hmm. Prabhu, one question is like in Vedas, was it said that sacrificing animals is acceptable?
Yes, but in Kali Yuga, it is not acceptable.
Okay.
In different yugas, I think there are 5 things that are rejected in Kali Yuga. One of them is animal sacrifice.
But the soul is always same, right, Prabhu? If animal was killed in previous yugas.
They were actually, when the Brahmins were doing, these Brahmins are no more around, when they sacrifice the animal come out rejuvenated, either a new body or it gets a better, birth,
Mm-hmm.
So in order to test their mantras, they do this animal sacrifice. And the old animal is sacrificed, and then the old animal comes out with a new body. You follow? So, but because the people were not very advanced, the Brahmins, they lost their power, they were misusing it. You understand what I'm saying? Huh?
Mm-hmm. But some people, they claim now, by killing, we are giving moksha to that animal. How do we take that, Prabhu? I mean, like, how?
Only
I'm
person,
sorry. I mean, I have these questions actually running in my mind.
Only person who can give moksha is God himself.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else can do that,
Yeah.
Understand? Nobody can give moksha except God himself. I'll show you this little verse. It is spoken by the demigods. They are saying that only Krishna or his expansion of Vishnu can give moksha. See here in this verse. All good fortune to you. Now please choose a benediction from us. Anything but liberation, since only the infallible Supreme Lord Vishnu can bestow that. So whoever kills, nobody can give moksha except the Lord himself. That's why anyone he kills or anyone he gives benediction get the benefit. All those people that the Lord killed in the battle of Kurukshetra and others, demons, they all get liberation. You understand? This is
Yeah.
also confirmed by Lord Shiva also. Lord Shiva says, Lord Shiva says, Mukti Pradata Vishnu Nayava Samsaya. There is no doubt that Vishnu is the deliverer of liberation for everyone. You understand this point now?
Yeah, Prabhu.
Not that whimsically everyone can give moksha, Then why don't he kill himself and get moksha? Why don't he do that? Kill his wife, kill his children. Why don't you do that?
Yeah.
Huh? Tell me.
Because we are attached.
So why you giving moksha to the animals? Why don't you give moksha to your children? That's what the goal of life is, not correct?
Yeah, Prabhu. I don't think, like people who, this is again that is running in my mind what I'm speaking out. If there is something wrong, please forgive me. I was thinking people, whoever do this slaughter animal sacrifice, right? They get animals in the market and then they do sacrifice. But when it comes to their own animals, their own pets or something, they don't do that because they have affection towards them.
It's explained here in this verse. In this verse it says that can you read this?
Yeah, Prabhu. Those sinful persons who are ignorant of actual religious principles, yet consider themselves to be completely pious.
Pious, completely pious.
Okay.
Read on.
You yet consider themselves to be completely pious, without compunction commit violence against innocent animals who are fully trusting in them. In their next lives, such sinful persons will be eaten by the same creatures they have killed in this world.
You understand? Are you understanding? Huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to process this in my mind.
So simple to understand this thing. You kill the animal, next life you're going to be killed by the very same animal that you kill.
Yeah, the last one I've got, Prabhu, but the first one I'm trying to, it is saying those sinful persons who are ignorant of actual religious principles, yet consider themselves to be completely pious, without compunction commit violence against innocent animals who, yeah, Prabhu, I get it now.
So this is very important, Mess around, do whatever you like, you're going to get the bad reaction,
Yeah.
Are you following?
Yeah. Yeah, Prabhu.
You're not that you can do things whimsically,
Yeah.
Are you following?
Yeah.
And if you kill, then the Lord will not accept you.
Accept it. Yeah. Oh, but Buddha said not to kill. But in the same context, it was said in Vedas. So he asked people to keep aside. So that is the reason we don't consider him.
Yeah, because in the Vedas, the Vedas is actually given by God, no?
Yeah.
So you reject the Vedas means you reject the Lord Himself.
Yeah. No,
Because animal killing is not permitted in Kali Yuga.
Yeah. So I was just thinking, how was this acceptable in Dwapar Yuga or other yugas, Treta Yuga? Why
because
not
they were very powerful Brahmins who could kill or offer this Ashwamedha Ashwamedha
Yeah.
Ashwamedha Yagya and Go Yagya. they could chant and mantras, which could regenerate the animal. But there are no more such Brahmins. They're called Yaknik Brahmins, There's nobody like that who can chant the mantra so perfectly. You follow?
Yeah.
Brahmanism also, we must be following the rules and regulation properly also. There's no such Brahmins now.
Yeah. Okay, a person will be considered as Brahmin if he is reading and following Vedas, whatever
No.
is preached.
Before birth, he must do the Garbhodana Samskaram. If birth is not from Garbhodana Samskaram, then he cannot be considered Brahmin. Starts even before conception. And after that, he must have all the qualifications of a Brahmin, Anyway, the point is here, I want to also stress that the Lord rejects anyone who, harms animals,
Yeah, yeah.
Killing enemies, because they're full of envy, they're full of irreligion. So again here, by causing pain to one's own self due to self-envy and by causing pain to others, one arouses your anger and practices irreligion. You see this point here? So if you kill and give pain to others, you don't actually bring about love for God, you're actually creating anger for him, and he considered as irreligious. You follow?
Yeah, Prabhu.
So you're not going to go and love God. You're creating a situation where you've been hated by God.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah, Prabhu.
So this is not acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Is it clear? Hello?
Yeah, Prabhu. I think, I mean, this point I've got it. I'm still not sure why I did not completely understand why it was Brahmanas. I mean, like when Brahmanas were saying that sacrificing animals were acceptable following through the whatever was mentioned in Vedas. So, I mean, what I'm saying is the pain. I mean, the pain was same during that period and during this period also.
That period, they were so powerful that they could kill the animal and bring the animal back to life by giving it a better birth. You understand? They could bring back the animal to life. You understand this point? They're so powerful.
When they kill, they
They're
can
not
also
killing.
wake
They're
it.
not killing. They're actually bringing the animal back to a better new birth. Understand? Or sometimes even higher.
Yeah, probably.
You follow?
What I understood now, I mean, like probably this is my misunderstanding now. You said, I mean, the Brahmins were so powerful that time during the other periods, yugas, where they kill it, and if they have to bring it back to life, they were even able to do that. I mean, I've seen this in movies, but I'm not sure if it was right. Like once somebody have killed animal, or there's some, and then they used to wake it. When they call it, it used to wake up and then come back again. Was that something?
Maybe in the movies, no? But
yeah, it was shown in the movies. That was, I mean, I'm trying to recall. Was that the period?
So we see from the scriptures, no? Right?
Yeah.
Not the whimsical, speculation of some movie directors.
Good.
So when they chant the mantras, when they cut the head, the animal comes out again, in another better body, Yeah, follow. Anyway,
now,
point is how it comes out.
Madhuriji, I feel before yugas also, I think kshatriyas and others were authorized that like how Krishna told it's their duty to kill, so they were killing. I don't know, maybe.
Killing is not condoned, It's not something you can just do whimsically. You understand? It has to be sanctioned. For example, this Mahabharat war was sanctioned by the Lord. You follow? It's an arrangement by the Lord.
Yeah.
So something that is sanctioned by God, yes, that's another thing. But just Kshatriya and whimsically going fighting and killing, that's not authorized,
Yeah.
You follow? So everything has
Yeah.
got a purpose, If someone is doing adharmic activities against God, then that person has to be killed,
Yeah, Prabhu.
In here, why a person should be killed. These are the reasons why a person has to be killed. If a person is attacking with weapons, these are the ways a person is killed, 6 kind of aggressions. You want to read that?
Yeah, Prabhu. According to Vedic injunctions, there are 6 kinds of aggressors: a poison giver, one who sets fire to the house, one who attacks with deadly weapons, one who plunders riches, one who occupies another's land, and one who kidnaps a wife. Such aggressors are at once to be killed, and no is incurred by killing such aggressors. Such killing of aggressors is quite befitting any ordinary man. But Arjuna was not an ordinary person. He was saintly by character, and therefore he wanted to deal with them in saintliness. This kind of saintliness, however, is not for a Kshatriya. Although a responsible man in the administration of a state is required to be saintly, he should not be cowardly. For example, Lord Rama was so saintly that people even now are anxious to live in the kingdom of Lord Rama, Rama Rajya. But Lord Rama never showed any cowardice. Ravana was an aggressor against Rama because Ravana kidnapped Rama's wife, Sita, but Lord Rama gave him sufficient lessons, unparalleled in the history of the world. In Arjuna's case, however, one should consider the special type of aggressors, namely his own grandfather, own teacher, friends, sons, grandsons, etc. Because of them, Arjuna thought that he should not take the severe steps necessary against ordinary aggressors. Besides that, saintly persons are advised to forgive. Such injunctions for saintly persons are more important than any political emergency. Arjuna considered that rather than kill his own kinsmen for political reasons, it would be better to forgive them on the grounds of religion and saintly behavior. He did not, therefore, consider such killing profitable simply for the matter of temporary bodily happiness. After all, kingdoms and the pleasures derived therefrom are not permanent. So, why should he risk his life and eternal salvation by killing his own kinsmen? Arjuna's addressing of Krishna as Madhava, or the husband of the goddess of fortune, is also significant in this connection. He wanted to point out Krishna that, as husband of the goddess of fortune, he should not induce Arjuna to take up a matter which would ultimately bring out misfortune. Krishna, however, never brings misfortune to anyone, to say nothing of his devotees. Surrender unto me.
So the point is this, that these six kind of aggressors are to be killed. This is the Vedic injunction. So therefore, Kshatriyas, their name, Kshatriya means one who gives protection against someone hurting you.
Yeah.
So they are more to protect a person who is going through, someone harming them. So that is the meaning of a Kshatriya. So if someone is doing this kind of aggression, then the Kshatriya's duty is to help them, kill such aggressors. You follow?
Yeah, Prabhu.
So, therefore it is to understand. So that is the idea, the Kshatriyas. Similarly, the Brahmins are also very highly qualified, The qualities of Brahmin is explained here. These are the qualifications. They are, peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge. These are the wisdom, religiousness. These are the natural qualities of which the Brahmin work. So there are 12 qualities of Brahminical order. So a person should have all these qualities. And not only that, he must know the Vedas and he must preach the Vedas. He must know, study, and he must teach also. He must perform worship and help others also in worship. He should accept donation and also give donation. These are the 6 qualities how a Brahmin also acts, But nowadays, people are just claiming to be Brahmin by birthright, which Krishna rejected. Krishna says Brahminical order is not by birth. Brahminical order is by qualification. Krishna said, he didn't say Janma Karma. You see here the word Guna Karma, by qualities, But nowadays, more Brahmin are all by birthrights. So, the division according to 3 modes of material nature and the work associated with them. The 4 divisions of human society are created by me. So if you don't have the qualification of being a Brahmin, just like if you are a high court judge, it doesn't mean that your child is automatically an high court judge. He has to go to law school and qualify. Is it not?
Yeah.
Similarly,
Now
if you
I
are
see a correlation.
Yeah, if you are Brahmin and you don't have the qualification, then you're not Brahmin, you're Brahmana Bandhu, friend of the Brahmin. So these all are strict guidelines that are in the Vedic scriptures, but because nobody knows and nobody is teaching them, people are misusing their position. Practically in India, everyone just claims to be Brahmin out of birthright, not out of qualification. Is it not?
Yeah.
But due to reservation, I think nowadays everybody is claiming to be a CST in India because of they are thinking of a government advantage.
The point is this, we need to be educated to know what is what, Yes? Is it not?
Yeah.
Krishna, he left behind the Bhagavad Gita, and you have to know what is inside the Bhagavad Gita, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Correct.
Not that you simply in India traditions, so many crazy traditions are there. We should follow them blindly. Tell me. You're going to school, why you go to school? You can just be a qualified person just by branding yourself. Can you do that?
No.
So spiritually you're doing that. Why? If materially you don't do, why are you doing spiritually? Tell me.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree, Prabhu.
So that's foolishness. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You understand? That's why there's a decline in religious pursuits, because everybody acts whimsically. Yes?
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu.
Like,
Now you know this, and you can question someone who's acting like a Brahmin and drinking his beer or brandy or whiskey, Correct? Can a
yeah.
Brahmin do that?
No.
But he's doing it. Yes?
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu.
So, and he claims to be higher class and whatnot. Of course, some previous karma, they are given some good intelligence. The intelligence is to worship God, not to misuse it, no? Yes or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah,
Yes.
Prabhu.
So if someone is there to question them, then you think he will proudly claim to be a Brahmin? Tell me. Huh?
No,
Yeah,
he
that is
can.
true. People
So
have to.
that's, yes. So we have
And,
to check them. No, these guys, they're acting very whimsically.
some people consume meat also. That is also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these guys are doing so many atrocious things and they're claiming to be Brahmin and they say, no, we Brahmin can do all these things. And what you can say?
It,
Yeah.
I myself was shocked that some of my friends, because I am also even now vegetarian by birth as Brahmin, but some of my friends, when they told like that, I was like, seriously, that is really hard to accept.
The Varaha Puran, the demons who acted inimically towards the personality of Godhead but were not killed by the Lord were allowed to take birth in the families of Brahmin to take advantage of age of Kali. The all-merciful Lord gave them a chance to have their birth in the families of pious Brahmanas so they could progress towards salvation. But the demons, instead of utilizing the good opportunity, misused the Brahminical culture due to being puffed up by vanity and becoming Brahmanas.
Correct.
Understand? This is what's happening in Kali Yuga. All these Brahmins are completely, messed up. Most so they go to America. I also was there. I saw what these Brahmins were doing. All of them never miss going to the McDonald's. Man. So why Vedic culture will not decline if such examples were set? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, Prabhu.
If they
Correct.
can have misrepresent and then claim to be of the highest order, then how does any other people will accept this fact, Everybody will become messed up too. Yes?
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu.
True.
It's the problem. The Britishers, they introduced Brahmin's coffee. Nobody drink coffee. But Brahmin is drinking. Oh, Brahmin is drinking. Then everybody drink. Yeah?
Yeah.
So therefore we are here now to Prabhupada came to give us intelligence, what to do, what not to do. You follow
Prabhu,
this path of killing and doing all nonsense, then what is their next life? They're going to take birth in, they go to hell for sure. That's one thing. Correct?
Yeah.
So what's the use of being a Brahmin who mess around and then go to hell? Is it good?
The last
Uh,
question.
Not
Prabhuji,
right.
Prabhuji, I have a question regarding this same when you are telling the topic.
Mm.
As you told, in India or here also, lot of, as you told, Brahmins by birth who do the Upanayinam, where the, what is that, we call it a Janwar, and then do all these bad things like how you told, meat eating, drinking, and all. What about them, like they don't respect like their culture or what they are brought up for.
How
So
will
what
they?
will happen to them, as you told, either go to hell or can they rectify?
If they meet somebody who is pious and practicing the principle under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master, yes, they got good chance to change. If they meet the devotees who are practicing seriously, then they get a chance.
But wearing that and behaving like that is very bad, right?
Definitely, I mean, you can tell even without any scriptural direction, right? Yeah, isn't it?
Correct.
You are
Correct.
vegetarian from birth, so you think someone who's eating meat will have some good reaction? Hmm?
Very bad. Very bad. At least,
No.
as you told, we should respect the culture, and when they do the Upanayanam, they tell them what is good, what is bad. If they don't follow that as grown-ups, as you told, they do it at age of 9 or 10. If they don't follow that, what is the
And they have forgotten it, In fact, they feel shy when someone asks them, why you wearing this Brahmin pattern? Why?
exactly? Yeah, they feel ashamed
Why?
to tell it
Yeah,
as a Brahmin.
because they are
You're
so,
absolutely correct.
they
That is
don't know
so
what it is
shameful.
for even. They don't even know what is they're wearing for, What is this?
See, exactly.
It's absurd. This whole thing is absurd. You understand?
You are right.
Yes.
They themselves will be the cause for deterioration of Vedic culture, as you told.
Yes, this is all predicted in Kali Yuga. This all will happen.
We should not
Understand?
allow it to happen.
Why are we preaching here? Why are we being, I think, giving classes to you? Why? Why Prabhupada has come to give these books? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you can wake up, it doesn't matter you're Brahmin or not Brahmin. As long as you follow, then you are Brahmin. If you don't follow, you're not Brahmin. Quality.
Yes, correct. Yeah. You can, as you told, attain good things by your behavior also. Just
Yes, in
like
fact,
as you told,
Narada Muni said it is by Lakshanam. By Lakshanam Proktam. You understand? If you
yeah,
have the qualification, only you are classified as Brahmin. If you have no qualification, you're not classified as a Brahmin.
yeah. And I feel such people who wear the janwar and do such things should, as you told, be taken away the Brahminism from them. And as
Yes.
you told, when officially, like some people, as you told, are birth Brahmins, and some by their gunas can become, just like how you told, when it is acceptable officially, like people are born Americans, but some people like us can come as immigrants and become Americans. Like that, when it is accepted officially, as you told, these the gunas should be accepted spiritually also.
Brahminism is a spiritual order. It's not a material class. You understand? That's why it is called Deva
Correct.
Varnashram. It's not a whim speculation of some, crazy Brahmin by birth. Doesn't accept. We don't accept that. Krishna also
You
don't
should,
accept that.
yeah, first you should behave and act accordingly. That is more important.
Correct. If you don't even know what it is, then what to use? Eh?
Exactly.
Simply taking birth is not the criteria. And such person can't even deliver. He can't even deliver himself. What to speak about delivering others? Hmm?
Yeah, and I also tell such people what they will teach their children.
How to have illicit sex, gambling, intoxicate, and eat meat. That's what they'll teach.
That is the most papa mass. Hare Krishna.
If a Brahmana has all
This reads,
If a Brahmana has all 12 of the Brahminical qualifications as they are stated in the book called Sanat Sujata, but is not a devotee and is averse to the lotus feet of the Lord, he is certainly lower than a devotee who is a dog eater, but who has dedicated everything mind, words, activities, wealth, and life to the Supreme Lord. Such a devotee is better than such a Brahmana because the devotee can purify his whole family, whereas the so called Brahmana in a position of false prestige cannot purify even himself.
Please reduce the font and put the whole paragraph, Swatiji. It's very nice. I want to read it again.
It's a 7.9 in Srimad Bhagavatam, Mataji.
Okay, the thing is by Prabhuji. Okay. I didn't see the first sentence.
That's the first sentence.
If a Brahmana
Has all 12 of the they are stated and is ours means and is not dedicated to lotus feet, correct?
Yes.
yeah, he's against, like
Against. Okay, so that will make everything devastation. Yeah, against the lotus feet. Okay, thank you.
Because most of the Brahmins, they are not devotees of God, Krishna, you know. If a Brahmin is not a devotee of Krishna, then he will fall down. Understand?
it's true.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
It's not a, you know, it says here in this verse, it says here, Ya esham purusham shakshat atma prabhavam ishwaram na bhajanti avajananti stanat prashtaha patanti adaha. Can you read that?
Any members of the 4 Varnas and 4 Ashramas who fail to worship the personality of Godhead, the source of their own creation, or who intentionally disrespect him, will fall down from the position into a hellish state of life.
Definitely.
These are all verses from the Vedas in Srimad Bhagavatam, Puranas, Mahapurana, the last book written by Veda Vyas. So if you go against, you know, scriptural injunction, even in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that if you go against scriptural injunction, then in the 16th chapter, text 23, which is quoted so many times.
Too many references.
So important verse, Prabhupada, you know, practically all the time he quotes this verse. I don't know where it is. Huh? Come on. Better to go this way. Bhagavad Gita. So here in this verse, Ya Shastra Vidim Yusrija Vartate Kama Karataha Nasa Siddhim Avanoti Na Sukam Na Param Gatim. So it says here, you want to read that?
Asha Mataji.
Hello?
Shobha? Shobha, can
Yes,
you?
yes. 1 second. I was searching my glasses. He who discards the scriptural injunctions and dash his own whims.
Acts.
He who discards the scriptural injunctions and acts his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor supreme destination.
So anyone who rejects shastric injunctions and act according to his mental whims, speculation, attain neither perfection nor happiness or even the supreme destination. Yes?
Yes.
You follow?
Yes.
Correct.
Prabhu.
And anyone who acts whimsically, breaking all principles, attracted to sense gratification, this is his result. Understand? Those who are doing whimsical activities, thus perplexed by various anxieties and bound by a network of illusion, they become too strongly attached to sense enjoyment and fall down into hell. So anyone who breaks these four principles, meditating, illicit sex, gambling, and intoxication, so they are duty bound to go to hell.
But I think most of the world is doing that. I don't know
That's
where the world will do.
yes, because to be a devotee, you have to be very fortunate.
Because that day I was asking Swatiji also, these four principles are very important, but you know that more than 80% of the world has other religions also, where meat eating is a must. You know, in Eid and all, Muslims must kill and eat. What about them? I was telling.
Even though they do all these things, you understand, it does not actually, their religion, in fact, if you study their books, killing is not condoned. Even in the
Exactly, killing is
Muslim,
not condemned. Correct. That
not
is bad.
condemned, not condemn, it is not allowed. You follow? The Muslim religion also, it is said that you cannot kill. It's not that
Uh-huh.
you can do. You understand?
Oh, okay.
It says here in the Muslim book, Quran Sharif Parwa 14 Rukma 7:16. The milk, ghee, shahiva, and butter of cow is nectar. Its flesh is the main cause of all diseases.
Oh, but they tell that beef is a must during Eid and eat it, you know.
All right, let's say you allow you in the Eid, but why every day? Huh?
Uh, that because that's the majority religion in the world. About 4 billion people are following. I don't know.
Just now we read Krishna says anyone who kills arouse his anger. Is it not?
Yes,
If God is different for them and God different for us. Huh? God is God, no?
exactly. But people are not realizing that.
Problem is because Kali Yuga, all the souls were taking birth in Kali, they are very condemned souls.
Yes.
You understand? They are very, very condemned. They want to do these things. Therefore, their birth is in this period of time.
Uh-huh.
Kali Yuga, only this religion come, Christianity, Muslim religion, Buddhism,
Yes.
this all coming
Sanatana
only.
Dharma is the oldest.
Yeah, it is
Sanatana Dharma is the oldest.
that is the only religion actually. But as the age progresses, then in Kali Yuga, because of rampant, what we say, misuse of religious scriptures, the vices come in almost three-quarter. Meditating, illicit sex, gambling, intoxication are crept in almost three-quarter, practically everywhere. So therefore, this religion has to come in to promote that.
Yes.
Understand? You follow this meditating religion, you cannot go forward to loving God. Actually, if you study the religion also, even in the Christian religion, thou shalt not kill. It is there. It's not that it's not there, but people misinterpret, Just like the Brahmins, they misinterpret and do all kind of crazy things.
Correct.
So things deteriorate. Things are all in a mess. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So that is how we are fortunate, then you will come across a devotee of Krishna. As it says, those who are fortunate. Yes. That's why we are, even the Mataji, Subhadra Mataji is going out distributing books, correct? Is it not?
Swati ji is doing.
Why is she going out to distribute these books? Why? Painstakingly, she's got some other work. She's going out to distribute books. Why? What's the reason? Hello?
ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಸ್ವಾತಿಜಿ ಏನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ.
Prabhu's asking you, Mataji.
Namna.
Yes.
For the welfare of others.
Yes. This is the Krishna says anyone who do this kind of welfare work is very dear to me. Understand?
For Krishna.
Yes. So the whole idea is to save these fallen souls, no? That's why the Lord comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to teach. Simply you chant Hare Krishna, everything will be okay. Even that they cannot do.
Correct.
So this is I would say, the trying age, things are all so messed up. But one thing is good. In Kali Yuga, if you chant, then all things are, completely forgiven. That is the advantage of this, It says here in Kali Yuga, you want to read?
My dear king, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. Very nice.
You understand?
I think because it is made so simple, people are not doing it. Like before Yuga.
It's not like that. It's not like that. A person who is very sinful, they cannot take up the process.
I don't know why they are finding it hard. They used to do Yagna Yagadi to get a transcendental kingdom in those yugas. Now this is a simple Nama Sankirtana in this Kali Yuga.
Krishna is saying here. You want to read that?
In the minds of those who are too attached to sense enjoyment and material opulence, and who are bewildered by such things, the resolute determination for devotional service to the Supreme Lord does not take place. Oh, because they are attached to sense enjoyments, they are not doing it. Okay.
Correct. Overly attached. They are not interested. So therefore, you cannot get even a chance to chant the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna.
You give very good immediate answer. Super, Prabhuji.
By the blessings of all the devotees, somehow or other, I'm fortunate to get their grace to help you.
Thank you.
Prabhu, I have one question.
Yes.
A lot of people are like following Shirdi Sai Baba. So is there any message for them, Prabhu?
Yeah, why not go and live in Pakistan? If you're following him, why not go and live in Pakistan? Because this guy is a Muslim man. Yes? Yes or not? Hello?
Yes, true.
Yes, and he claims to be a god himself.
He never claimed, but people have made him.
Oh,
He was a
okay.
Muslim fakir, some kind of Muslim holy man. You follow? And
Yeah,
they're
people
worshipping him.
follow him as a Sadguru. Yeah. He
Yeah,
didn't claim, but people
that's the
follow him as
problem.
Sadguru.
Because you see, if you don't know or not guided by an authority, then you will accept a common man as God and God as a common man. Hmm?
Yeah.
Man in ignorance. You see this? You understand this?
Yes, true.
Yep.
So if you are not guided properly, then you will worship anything and everything. That is the beauty of this Hinduism. Anything and everything can go on. Correct?
Yes, true.
If somebody said this dog you will worship, we will give you all material benefit. Tomorrow they put the dog on the altar.
Yes, true.
There is Hindu. Prabhu. Yes?
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
The Brahmins are corrupt and they are fallen. The people are gone crazy. So what is left in this religion? Tell me. Yes?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
merely unfortunate. They're completely unfortunate. They don't know what to do, what not to do. They simply do things that mess up everything. Yes?
Yes, bro.
Yes.
So therefore, education is required. Why did Krishna leave behind the Bhagavad Gita? For fun. Yeah? Huh? He had some time with Arjuna, so they chit-chatted and he left this instruction. Correct? Is that the case?
No.
No.
So that
Unfortunately.
people can follow Sanatana Dharma in the right way.
Yes. And they're not interested. They're interested in going and playing cricket. They're not interested in reading these books. Yes?
Correct.
Very unfortunate, You follow.
That is absolutely correct. People find other things more entertaining than reading the Gita. What to do?
That's why we
How
have to
many?
preach very vigorously, You follow. Strong words are required.
But all will not listen.
You listen or you don't listen. Our job is to deliver the message. You understand? And sure,
Yep.
you don't listen, never mind, but you have to listen when death comes, correct? Huh? Yes or
Yes.
not? When death comes, you'll be passing stool and urine in your pants. Why do you do that? Huh? Why?
Out of fear.
Huh? Why you're fearing? You don't believe what, correct? Yes?
Yes, true.
So Krishna says, you don't believe, I come, as sure as that. That you have to believe. Yes?
Yes, true.
So your choice. Whether you want to believe now or you want to believe at the time of death. That's your choice. What you prefer to do? Believe at the time of death? Huh? Tell
No.
me. Yes. It's intelligence. An intelligent person will learn to find out why death is there, why pain is there, why problem is there. That's intelligence. No intelligence, then how? Correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Doesn't mean that you go to America, you won't die. Huh? Everybody think like that. If I live in India, that's it. I've made it to heaven. Huh? Correct?
Yes, true.
Same thing coming to Singapore. All of them think that I got already 10 hits.
Yes, true.
You think you're
But
not going to
actually,
die?
India is the Punya Bhumi and all others are Karma Bhumi.
That's, and you are leaving India to go where? The so-called
Exactly,
happiness.
leaving Punya Bhumi to go to Karma Bhumi. That
Yes.
is the biggest karma.
Yes. You understand? If you die in India, any corner, you go back to Godhead, So powerful
Jump
place.
into Karma Kanda.
Not even Karma Kanda, They Karma Kanda, at least you're following some rules. These guys don't follow no rules,
Yeah, leaving the Punya land and jumping.
They learn to, once they go to America, they learn how to eat meat, have illicit sex, gamble, and intoxicate. Yes? Yeah?
Yeah, but people, some in India also are doing
Yeah,
such
because
bad.
they all are seeing what the whole Western world
Western
is
culture,
about,
yes.
aping
In
the
the name of
West.
Western culture, yes, yes.
Aping the West, that's all it is. The Bollywood movie, they are the first thing you should close down.
That's why you should not watch TV, movies.
Nothing but illicit sex. I mean, the whole life is just dancing around and touching the private parts. That's all it is. There's nothing else in India they do, correct? Tell me. Children, a very young
Children
age.
cannot watch movies at all. Very horrible.
They are given 1 byte,
Badness.
1 gigabyte phone, what they watch. Huh? Tell me.
It's really very unfortunate for children to be in such a bad situation.
Yes.
We are feeling hard to protect our own small children.
Yes, because you want to go to the West. What they doing in the
East
West?
or West, problem is there.
But in the West, it is the staple diet, This 4 principle is staple diet. Yes.
Unfortunate.
Yes. And if this culture continues, then it's going to be bad news for the world. No peace. Everywhere there's simply fighting, killing. That's all.
Correct.
So therefore, the only saving grace is to teach people to chant Hare Krishna. You understand? Huh?
Correct.
It's very important because Krishna's name will destroy the effect of Kali. Understand?
Correct.
So if you don't want to do that, then what to say?
Exactly.
Oh. This is the last verse spoken in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Nama Sankirtan Yasya Sarva Papa Pranasanam Pramano Dukkha Samana Tam Pranami Harim Param.
Very nice, very nice.
I offer my respectful obeisance unto the Supreme Lord Hari. The congregational chanting of whose holy name destroys all sinful reaction, and offering of obeisance unto whom relieves all material suffering. See that? Simply by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare.
There's no other way, There's no other way. It says there's no other way. You can try anything, nothing will work.
Thank you.
Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva Gatir, Nasteva Gatiranyataha. See that? For spiritual progress in this age of Kali, there's no alternative, there's no alternative to the holy name, the holy name, the holy name.
Yeah, correct.
So why not do this, Why not help others? Huh?
Hare
Yes?
Krishna. Yeah, Hare Krishna.
So this is why we are trying to, both of them, Sham and his Subhadra, they're trying very hard. In fact, the amount of people I see, they have reduced. Now only about 6, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
See?
No, one person has a call on Wednesday, office call. Other
Oh,
days he joins.
oh, okay.
Hearing to the recording, and one more family has gone to India, so they,
Oh, okay.
So there is 2 more people join generally.
So you see how it is going, not increasing, correct? Yes.
yes, Prabhu.
How many people are there in LA? Millions, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? How many of them there? Millions, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
And I'm sure you advertise widely, right?
Yes,
And how many are coming?
38 million California population.
38 million. We don't even have the 8,
Yeah. Hare Krishna.
How hard we are working. Not interested. Yes. It's a price to pay. Well, Yamaraj said this. Don't want to listen, then you have to listen to Yamaraj, correct? I think it's 29, I think. Huh?
Okay. Hare Krishna.
So you want to read this? Anyone help?
my dear sir.
Who do not use their tongues to chant the holy name of Krishna, whose hearts do not remember dash even once, and whose heads do not bow to Lord Krishna, send me those who do not perform the duties towards Vishnu, which are the only duties in human beings. Bring me all such fools and rascals.
So if you don't chant, where you will go?
To hell.
Yeah. So Yamaraj is ordering the servants, bring me all those
Naraka,
people.
Naraka,
Huh?
Swarga, Naraka.
Yes. You
Naraka.
want to, do you want to visit that? Huh?
Karma Kanda to Naraka Kanda.
So take your bet, where you want to go. They think there's no organization, no. The sun is coming automatically, the rice is growing automatically, the food is coming, everything automatically. Everything is done automatically. There's no organization, there's no God, no nothing. Correct? Yes? Yes, Anand?
They're
That's
in
how
Maya.
they're living whimsically. So why not they will not be punished? Yes?
Yes, true.
You steal from God, then you're a thief. Don't acknowledge. Yes? Correct?
Correct.
So there's a price to pay. Why there's so much miseries? Because they misuse. I think we have overshot your time, huh? Is it not?
And thank you.
You're supposed to be 1 hour, correct?
Yes, Prabhu. That's okay.
Really sorry I stretched your time, huh?
No, Prabhu. It's very good knowledge.
Anybody got any questions so far? Yes.
Madhvi Mataji, all your questions are clarified.
Yeah, Mataji, I was about to say thank you for clarifying. Yeah.
Thank you too for clarifying.
Shobha, any questions?
In charge of the various
Yes, I
necessity
have
of
one
life,
question.
the demigods being satisfied by the performance of yajna will supply all necessity to you. But he who enjoys such gift without offering them to the demigod in return is actually a thief. You see that?
Yeah.
Shobhaji has a question.
Yes, Prabhu, I have one question.
Mm.
Where we do sin by eating even rice, also by killing so many insects and by spraying pesticides and all. So, what will happen to those who don't come into the
Krishna consciousness.
One thing, Shobhaji, to add, yes, somebody also was asking me also, we
Asha
have
Mataji, one second. Prabhu.
No, what is the
yogurt
question? What is the question? I didn't get the question.
yogurt has
What is the question?
yeast. We are eating yeast and
Prabhu, Shobha Mataji's question is, there are a lot of people who grow rice which will harm ants, other insects, spray pesticides on them. And if they are not offering to God, what is the destiny of such people?
What is the destination of such people? If you commit sins, then what will be the result? Yes?
Yes, true.
You break the law, what was the result?
You go to jail.
What happens if you break the result in your country? You see that here? You want to read that?
Shobha Mataji? Can you read Shobha Mataji?
The devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice. Others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment really eat only sin.
So if you don't offer to the Lord, you are not free from the reaction of all these things that you do. Correct?
Yes.
So you are liable for punishment. But you offer the result to Krishna, then that's it. Krishna will take care. That's why, Krishna is appealing, finally in the 18th chapter is appealing, you please surrender to me. Everything I will take care. Even that they don't want to do. Right?
Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu.
Sarvada, what, Subhadra, you can chant this?
Yes. Sarvadharman परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः.
Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear.
This is the ultimate, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's also a solution, If you don't want to do this, then what will happen? Yes?
Yeah, correct.
So why not just surrender? Simple, open the big mouth and say what to say.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Yes?
Yeah.
So as Yamaraj said, if you chant, then the Yamarutas will not go near you. But if you don't chant, then nice. I think, Prabhu, I like to see hell for some time,
And some time is millions of years, billions of births.
Yeah, why this human birth? Let me experience the birth as a cockroach also. Very nice, Get sprayed by insecticides a million times, huh? Yes?
Yes.
American cockroach. Correct. That'd be better. Yes? Therefore, think carefully. Think again. And think again. Why I should waste my time, do all this nonsense? Let me go back immediately. Yes? So you think you have understood this class?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
So we have to be very careful, not waste this human life, huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
So I think it's getting late for everyone. I'm sorry I stretched your time.
No, Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
Prabhu.
much, Prabhu.
So any other final question before we, uh, you know, say good night?